Let me go here and hello everybody. Last time we built ARC-AGI stuff, an environment and an agent to train on ARC-AGI, and now I want to make it run, so effectively we'll start running. Different desktop, different everything. I moved to NixOS on my desktop, which is the same that I had on my laptop, and so this makes it a lot easier for me to move around, to work a lot better, because I know the keybinds, I've set it up, everything. So yeah, so I have here so here let me just check out to the ARC-AGI branch. So here it should be that we have, I haven't checked, I just did the linter effectively at some point on this, but so we should have in the courses everything that we need. Yeah, 1 second, let me just try one thing. Yep, okay, I just want to make sure that I have sound, because it's weird that Nix just works with OBS. I'm using the Flatpak, but like it's still a bit funky and weird that it just works. Anyway, so we have here the exams, I assume. It should have ARC-AGI, so let me cut ARC-AGI, and yeah, we have everything perfect. So what do I want to do? I also built the environment. Do I have that or do I not have that? That would be very stupid of me to have forgotten to put that. Let me check. Oh, I'll check on the GitHub mirror. So Apotheki, ML, and it should be the examples. I would be very annoying not to have that. Yeah, fixed linter errors. Okay, I have that. So let me go here. Yeah, it should be examples, right? Yep. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do today, what the plan is for today, is to get it running. So now we'll try to run it, and we'll probably have a lot of issues, and we'll have to go back and forth in the code to fix stuff. But when it runs, I can then go to Kaggle, and I can use their own thing, and I can also like ask for payment support for funding for ARC-AGI-2, and then we can hopefully tackle it through that. So the plan for today is to just get it working effectively. So I need to start my Nix development cell. Okay, Nix. Okay, some words about Nix, right? When it comes to developing Python, it is so annoying because how the development, how Nix works, where you declare everything. So I have let me show you the flake, just so it might be interesting to, like, I don't know, the 5 people that do Python development on Nix globally. So I have my own like function set up here to where I run Nix's config, and just it runs Helix on the file that I specify afterwards. So we have the packages, yeah, okay, we have the flatpaks, the waybar, and then we have bun for JavaScript, although I don't really do JavaScript, but it's for another project. Common libs, this thing here, this thing took me weeks to figure out that you need to push this into Python in order for it to run pre-compiled stuff like NumPy, right? So you have that, and then you have my 2 stations, my laptop and desktop, and then you have here the dev cells. So you have the Python with packages. You define the packages specifically for Python to run, and it's just in the flake. You pass these things essentially. You pass with whatever version of Python you want. I use 3.13. Yeah, and it's defined here effectively, like the Python, the poetry defines that. I use poetry, I don't use UV for build reasons, I find it easier to build with poetry. Also, the fact that you don't need to export your PyPI key every time, so it's not on the history of Hatuin or whatever whenever you do it. But yeah, that's on my laptop, not here. I don't have this is very neutered in terms of what it's able to do. And here is also nim and the JavaScript here, yeah, with ban and everything. Yeah. Anyway, so here we have that. Let's go to examples, and we need to do a poetry install. No root, because we don't care about the root here. So while we're waiting, I will come here and also do nix develop Python, so it runs that, and then projects, lykeio, and what it's on ARC-AGI. Okay, cd source, lykeio, courses, exams, so we can have that on the side here to reference. This was wrong. I don't need that at all. And then we have shuffle that we don't use because datasets has its own shuffle implementation. If not, is eval. Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, so some linter stuff left over. So effectively, self is eval equals with is eval. And here we need to pass self. Yeah, this doesn't return. Turn description of state description of description equals description. What's the what have I misspelled? Huh? Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, fuck. Wait. Core. Okay, anyway. How do I have it here? Oh, I don't return it either. Nice, very cutesy. Okay, so what if I check the blackjack? How do I return that? State description. Okay, yeah. Turn state description. I just returned that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so like here. State, and it's here. Have I misspelled it? Description. What the hell? Well, riveting footage for everybody. Okay. Aha. Okay, I'm just stupid. Okay, here and then here also it returned description. Yep, perfect. We have the actions. I guess I could have done this in a much better way. I could have used description equals with action, where you have action equals pick item. Wait, let me yeah, item, and here we have the number, pick item number, comma wait, let me do it in a more fashionable way. Yeah, okay, pick item num, and then the description is f string pix call row core in index num. Okay, and that is the action. And here for num in range 1 to do I put 0 or 1? Because here it's 1 to 30, but I could do it in range 30, right? I could just do that and just have no reason to do all of this thing. So list comprehension, that was the word I was looking at. So we can just do a list comprehension for that. Let's keep it commented because I might have made something wrong. Oh, this installation is finished. So wait, do I have it? Yeah, list as well. Okay, so also I think it's E and it should be lykeio, like that. So we have the environment immediately. Yeah. Okay. Let me check also afterward this installed. Yeah, it adds MCP, but I still haven't added the MCP server. Yeah, everything, it looks fine. Yes, I'm leaking my email, but my mail, the development email is public, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay, so we have here. So now we can go to SRC examples. Lykeio should be here. Okay, so ARC-AGI, what happened? Oh, Python. Yeah, it's not UV. What happens now? All right, it can't import agent from alectors. What? But why not? Do I need? How have I set it up? We look at blackjack from PPO. Yep. Okay. True. I will remove that. I think. I mean, I'm a bit. To be honest, I don't know if I want alectors to have like that many different libraries. Maybe we just focus on PPO and we focus on making it very good. There is another project, Buffer AI. Let me show you 1 second. Yeah, Buffer AI. This thing is training in real time in the browser. Right? If I show you BTOP, you can see that like this thing it will starts training like 100% live. On my laptop it struggles a lot. But anyway, what I want to say, like this guy, like this team, but like mostly this guy has rewritten the entire stack in C, and so it's a lot better and faster, like more parallel than anything can ever happen in Python, right? So I'm thinking I should do the same in NIM and just focus on making natural language reinforcement learning in NIM, because NIM also compiles to C. You automatically get the entirety of Buffer AI in NIM, so you have everything in a compiled sense in binaries that just runs a lot better and works a lot better, right? So I'm thinking about doing that, but for now we're still focusing on making this run. If this runs, as long as it's done, essentially, we can just start working on it. So I need first of all to pass here from, I have it as ARCAGI. It should be, yeah, let me change the name for that. Move ARCAGI, ARCAGI.py, and let me here from ARCAGI import ARCAGI as ARCAGI. Have I named it correctly? ARCAGI, yeah. Okay, perfect. So now this should just be in the exams, right? So now it should work, hopefully. Like today we're bug fixing. Somebody in last time mentioned that like they wanted to keep track of the development of this, and you can take it on. You can take it out, obviously, on GitHub. But I want to do things live because it's also a good motivator for me. Because I will just sit for 2 hours, not do any breaks, and just work. So it's a good thing. What are you talking about now? From lykeio exam supported ARC-AGI. Yeah. What's the okay? Oh yeah, okay. Leaks init here from maybe lykeio dot. How do I have it for blackjack? Helix or blackjack? No. I have it games and oh yeah, this is the I've changed stuff. Oh well, yeah, okay. So init import exams as exams. Init do I need to do this? So I import, wait, I can just do links ARC-AGI from lykeio dot courses dot exams. I can do that. I don't really like that in the sense of, I mean, it will work, right? But I'm not a fan. But for now, let me also remove the init here, so it doesn't like, I'll just make a new empty one. So yeah, I'm not very sure that today will be very engaging, to be honest, because it's mostly bug fixing. From partially, okay, from lykeio course exams, yeah, so we have that. From ARC-AGI, import ARC-AGI from, so okay, so let me check. We have the exams, right? The exams, and we have ARC-AGI here, so we have this. Okay, we have the ARC-AGI environment defined. So then we add it to the init system from ARC-AGI import this. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should be this. Maybe I'm just a bit stupid then. Because it's a local import in this. Yeah, it was. So it's installing, it's downloading. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're bug fixing now. We are pod racing. Let me move this here and this here. Okay, wait. Nix develop Python. Exapotheki, not lykeio, examples now. SRC examples lykeio. Okay, and ARC-AGI. So I will run it here and like take it here effectively. So we have the actor h params with a, yeah. So wait, this called h params. This h params. So what is the problem? So wait. H params, yeah. Wait. So the problem is in the alectors library. 1 second. Give me. I need to. I'll go to the GitHub. yeah, I think I prefer the just PPO, or maybe I will do, like, I want to do soft actor critic. Like, it seems a lot more powerful than PPO. Like, people have forgotten about it because you need 5 networks rather than 2, so it just builds a lot. But nowadays, like, compute is king effectively. Like, people are saying we need more compute, so I don't know why people don't go for that. List object is not a mapping, so we have this here. What is because it's a list? Should I drop that? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I need to drop the lists stuff. Yeah, from trying the multiple. Yeah, oh god, this is just wasted time, honestly. Let me here. Yes, okay. Or rather than doing it like this, let's keep it as a list and still flow from blackjack the iter tools here, and then because this will just make it a linear thing as long as we just have everything in one list, one object. Grid search, right? So it should be here. This goes here. Do I have device? Yes, okay. Yeah, okay, this is the whole thing needs to be here also. Okay, so we have device, we have the H params. Do I have the function? These are the figures of the plot. Yeah. So where is the grid search? Where is the grid search? Here. Yep. Okay, so we have the grid search here. Okay, and H param. It's not the grid, it's just H params, right? Yeah. Okay, this should work now. So a bit about the flake and the dev cell, right? I could just make a cell.nix while this downloads. I could make a cell.nix and just do that, or run a flake in the folder of the repo, right? So it could be that like the way that most people that use nix is that there is a flake.nix or a cell.nix file here. I don't like that, in the sense that people that use nix will have another way to do that, I guess, or and people that don't use nix are just like, what the hell is that, right? And this way, having the dev cell has no attribute seed. Yeah. So the way the other thing works is that because you define it in your main flake and you don't have the flake in the folder here, so you don't need to go to the folder to run nix develop and stuff. You have a global venv effectively. I find it a lot better. You have a global venv, which is a nix flake dev cell, and then within that you have the specific poetry venvs, and I find that works a little bit better in general. Yeah, self.seed. It's better for people that don't use nix, right? And most people don't use nix, and people that do use nix, I mean, I could have that, but they can also write it on themselves, although it can be a bit annoying to do that. So I might just copy the flake, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter for me. Has no question attribute, so I need to be here. So question, yeah, so questions. I think I had a mental note to swap some stuff around, right? Because it was a bit weird. Oh, also, one of the reasons I moved to Nix, I was in Obara before, but now I'm in NixOS. Come on. Wait, what? The reason I moved that was because I had a lot of problems with the drivers, with the ROCm drivers. So here it might be a bit easier to figure out. Wait, why is that self-IDX? Have I... what? Okay, let me just... let me... let me go to 3 cd lykeio poetry run python. So I'm in this. Yeah, so I'm here. So now it should be, wait, let me, okay, so here we want to install it as a package as itself, I think, because then it just to be safe that we have everything. Okay, so poetry run python. So from datasets import load dataset. Okay, and oh no, okay, dataset equals load dataset and the ARC-AGI community ARC-AGI-2. Why do I have a trailing comma here? Man, Python. Whatever, whatever. I'm not going to question that. Okay, so I have the. Let me copy and paste this here effectively. Wait, Control V, like that. Equals with 1, and let me remove the self statements. So we have that. Okay. Quest equals with exam set question print. What's the shape? No, I mean whatever. Quest. It will just be a huge thing. Okay, so we have the no, come on. Okay, so we have here 1 2, and then so we have 1 and then the output. So it should be, I think it should be this, right? It should be this, because we're doing self IDX, but because it's 0, it's 0, so we don't need to care about that. And then we have the output and then the 0 thing. Okay, so question 0. Oh fuck. Quest 0. Quest. Now it's just this. So we have question 0, and it is the 0, and then okay, so we have questions, self question 0 here, and then we go to 0 output, and it's just this. Perfect. And then here it's this question length. Okay, so this should work. Like, we have everything. I trust my past self to make it work. Right? I have to appeal a bit to the authority of, like, I know what I'm doing. So the reward here is this reward. Why is it gray here? Assigned but never used. What? Wait, this is the step. It should not be. It should be state description. Let me do a bit smaller so I can see the tuples. I will make it bigger again. Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, it will be even better if I do it like this. And so we have state description, and then we have the reward, and then we have the truncated, terminated, and then we have an empty dict at the beginning of each step. Do I assign terminated and truncated? I don't. Oh, I need to start doing that, right? I don't have it here. It's the only place. Yeah, okay. So I need to finish the dead false false. Let me up again. Yeah, okay. Truncated, terminated, false false. So wait. So we have the bool here. We have whether or not. Okay, and we need to figure out the when it is terminated and when it is truncated. So we can say at the step to horizon. Yeah, if step to horizon. Okay, so we have if self. Okay, so here self before this, or even if self dot step to horizon plus equals 1, and if self dot step to horizon. Okay, so the horizon, I think a good horizon would be the maximum possible thing. So like we have the maximum grid size is 30 by 30, and you can have maximum of 10 colors. So you have 9,000. So I think 9,000 is a good horizon to set. Equals to 9,000, right? So it starts at 0. Like, yeah, if that is correct, then truncated equals true. So, or I could just set it here. Else, I mean, I can do like fancy truncated equals true if, yeah, okay, else false, yeah, and we need a terminated thing. How do I define the terminated? The terminated should be that it has solved the problem, right? That got it correct. I'm not going to distribute negative. I'm not going to distribute like negative rewards. I'll let it play until 9,000 or until it's all correct, right? So the maximum reward depends on the size. I wouldn't like a pen and paper, to be honest. But you have 30 by 30, right? So you have, wait, I don't need this. Exit. Okay, first of all, does it run? lykeio, no, I'm not lykeio. Oh, this is the environment. Yes, lykeio / example src examples lykeio, yeah. Void 3 run Python ARC-AGI. Will this run? So my thought is that you can track the reward, but you can't really. So I'll have to put is solved function here. Def not an action, just take self, and it should return an int, not an int, a bool, because it's just like very briefly, right? Let me do it like this. Turns true if the agent has solved the puzzle, and if yeah, whatever. Let me comment this for now. Let's make sure that everything runs, and then I'll figure out a way to do this. So there is an error here. It says probably because I haven't saved row size. Where is the, yeah. Yeah, it was because I haven't saved. So it should work now. Have I? Yep. Okay, on CPU. Yeah. Not repeat question. Yeah. Okay. So it's questions here. Questions. Yep. All done. Oh, here it will break here. So I need to go request. Yeah. Okay. Question input. Yes. Here output. Yes. Question, etc. Yeah. Okay. So it should work now. And okay. It's loading, everything is working, and it seems to self-question. What? Where is that? Line 105, so it should be... come on, I'm blind. Okay. Yeah, also... I'm thinking... I need to write better commit messages, right? Because, like, let's go. Like, I just use the messages. I don't use a full text description of what I'm doing, so I probably will start doing that. So, column doesn't exist. What do you mean? Wait. Self-called size? Wait. Oh, I need to put... Is that what the issue was? I don't... But why? I just have it here. Yeah, so it shouldn't be... This is the row and column that I am at currently. Yeah, so I do need this to persist. Yep. Self row and column, self column, and everything should persist now. Let me verify here, like, let us, because it will start at row and then column and then whatever. So let's print, let's make sure, print dot row column, right? It should go 1, 2, 3. It should start printing now. Yeah, so we have 250 million parameters. It's going to be... Why is it so slow? Come on. Oh, it's breaking. What? What is the action then? Sorry, excuse me? So yeah, it takes a lot. Tensor 1. Huh? What? Okay, wait, so So it should. Why does it go? Why does it attach twice? It should be. Oh no, that was the row column thing, right? Yeah. What the hell? Right, alright, let me just print then the... So we're bug fixing now. This is what I wanted to do on the stream. Although it doesn't... It's pretty boring, it's pretty tedious to figure this out, I assume. But it has to be done in any case. So we are here, so without naming F row. It should be here. Go. What did I do there? How did I make a new buffer? Close. Okay, whatever. Now it should be a bit cleaner. What could be going wrong? You have the action, the item, right? Have the action as a tensor. I mean, yeah, okay, let me, first of all, let me strip that of the tensor. And then, why is it that wrong? So it goes 1, 1. What's the action space here? The action space should be like, okay, so I do call available actions, right? So print len. So it should be it should print 30, right? Yeah, 30. There we go. It is 30 actions correctly, and then it runs twice. Okay, yeah, because we're resetting, I assume. Column. We're starting from column. Should we? Column row color. Yeah, we're doing it in a weird way. Whatever. So, what is the problem here? Output grid. Print. So I create the output grid here. So we have that. We're vibing. So the output grid, it's 3 only, because that's the, I assume, the exam, right? So what is the issue? So, I mean, oh, I think it just can't. It tries to wait. Huh? Or this, and if else it picks the row and then the column. Oh, I think that's the thing. It picks the row, it sets it to 1, and then the column it sets to 1. But this, like 3, it's this, so it doesn't have that. Okay, so I need to do this. And oh, I mean, I don't need that, all of this. I need from here to here. Yeah, and then do this, and then reward is the calculation. Else, so it has picked incorrectly and gets, I mean, just, yeah, just nothing happens. for now. Maybe something should happen, but I can't really think what should happen right now. The gears are starting to move. I'm like, what the hell should I be doing? So the reward to connect access. What? Where it's not associated with a because it went here. Yeah. Okay. So else word equals with 0. It has gotten the negatives already, so now it should work. It should start seeing the thing advance, right? I'm not going to let it run like this for the entire duration, because 1000 could mean that it just runs for forever effectively. I also will need to remove the pix 1 wait, let me print also at the end of everything, let me print the output grid, right? Wait, here, let me steal this and put it here so we can see like what it's trying to do, maybe. And also print the output grid is built on the questions. The solution is calculate the word self questions output. Yeah. So we need to yank this. Okay, I don't need that. So let's print this. Let me, for a tiny bit, delete the entirety of this abomination. And we should be, let me f right. Yeah, okay, so it should be here, like so. Man, if it works with only like, I mean, it took almost an hour of bug fixes, but it wasn't anything really that big to fix, right? Maybe it's like, it could be very nice. So the solution is 613 and the agent has 000 because it picked something that can't exist. Why did it? So yeah, it's picking invalid stuff, right? So it's just going to guess zeros. Hopefully not. Hopefully it swaps something, right? Okay, so we have that. Yeah, it's running on the GPU, so it's going to do this for 9,000 steps and then go to the next episode. I wonder if I could get to Rokum to work, honestly, but I have to play with nicks. I need to figure that out at some point. Maybe today, but that's maybe not today also. 613. Okay, let's try, because now, okay, let's see the action. No, it's picking 1-1. Always 1-1. Why is it always picking 1-1? Is it not able to update? And the solution is always the same, but like so let me also do print. Oh, my computer is lagging. Oh god. What is the, I mean, I can imagine what is the reason. I mean, it's not that bad. Oh, it's what? It uses 64 gigabytes of RAM. What the hell? Why? It crashed? Oh, okay, I quit. Okay. What the hell? It's at 40, 50, and then like 62 gigabytes of RAM used. Why? It shouldn't do this, like, it's too much. Why is it? Huh? I don't know. Man, I need to do some serious fixing maybe. No, but the architecture on the blackjack, it doesn't consume as much. It consumes a lot less actually. I don't know why it's like so big on the CPU now. I don't think it has to do with the operating system. It has, because like it doesn't make sense that it would have to do with the operating system, right? So what would it be? I'm baffled by the fact that it takes so much memory to run. It's like not even training. It's just, this is the inference step. It shouldn't be this big. Okay, well anyway, at least it runs. Let everything fall down to normal now. It should open up the entirety of the memory. Yeah, it does. Why? Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure that out. Intermediate string, yeah, okay. If I remove the seed, right, or change the seed, what will the thing be? It should be since 0 input. Man, I need to do some. Is it because it loads the entire thing to memory? Okay, so it picked 1 1. Why is that? Why is it not doing anything? It should be on the first row of the first column, so it should be this one. Why is it not changing anything? It has to be that I'm like have the entire thing, like this thing is huge, right? So let me see something. Okay, 8%. Let me do this part here. So let's go with from datasets in. Let me also from datasets import load dataset. Okay, very goody, very chill. From let me just care about the memory. Okay, there's no more from, so dataset goes with load dataset. I don't need that. ARC-AGI community ARC-AGI-2. So no memory. Wait, let me get a much faster image of how it's going. Okay, so we have that. It's loaded now. Okay. So exam train. Okay. Few shots. Exam. Few shots. What? Why is it? Okay, so. Okay, let's. Okay, wait. No, so it's not. It doesn't have to do with this. So ARC-AGI. So let's go here and do a bit of 8 or 4 layers or 8 layers with 8 heads, so they're equal. For the expansion of 2, we have the linears, leaks, which are whatever, and let's do here 16. Let's have that also for the expansion. Yeah, okay. Let's, and the gate should have 8 heads. Yeah, I mean 16 heads. Okay. Run Python ARC-AGI. So if everything works now, I don't really need to do much more. I might finish the stream early. So anyway, 10%, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I mean, we're 100 million less. Also, it's very called 929. So it should be updating something, right? Why is it not? But anyway, like it was at 30. Oh, because is it maintaining stuff? Have I fucked around with the globals, with the self, with the reference stuff? Anyway, okay, so the color, if action is less, yes, less than column size, yes, so 29. Okay, that was, yeah, calc action. The output grid should have the action here. So let's bring the action. Very strange. Action is 29, so it just picks 29. So 29 does not exist. 29, 9 that also does not exist. 929, what? What the heck? Oh, yeah, let me wait. Yeah, okay, Bitov, I don't need you anymore. Let me do something, right? Else, let's try. Wait. So it's 29. So yeah, okay. Let's try this thing. Oh wait, let's try this. I don't have many hopes for it. Oh yep, okay. But oh, let's print the reward also. What the hell? Okay, so it's still zeros. 29, 29, action 29. Why is it what? I'm very confused from this. So it's all zeros because it can't do that. So okay, let's try 1, 1, right? Because we know that this is bigger than 1, 1. Right now, will it do that? Will it update? Such a weird thing that it just picks 3, only 3 of them. So it does not update. Why does it not update? Huh? I'm very confused. What have I done wrong? Huh? It should be like it's action 29. Yeah, it should be here. Why is it not here? What am I doing wrong? Okay, I can just do. Sorry, equal to 10. We can do it here. Or no, we don't need to, because we have that. If it's negative, do this and do nothing else. Otherwise, go here, check this. Otherwise, don't do anything. Yeah. Okay, but like. This one annoying cookie to break. We're never going to see that. We're never going to see that, of course. Never works, like in this scenario. But like, what if I do it as follows? It's also this here. Come on. Okay. This, man, what an amazing debugging experience, right? Riveting even. So it should update now. Right? Yeah, okay, it updates. It 1-1. Yep, okay, and it's just going to forever be like this thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we should just let it run and see if it will converge. Clear. So we need to let it run, right? And say. Because now, in theory, the way that this will work, right? I can delete this, delete this. The way that this will work, right, is that in theory it will just train and it will learn not to do that. But I'm very curious as to why it just outputs these 3 values on this scenario. But like, anyway, let's go with the seed of 1. And we can just let it run, I guess. Do I increment self IDX? No, I don't. So what's the point of having that? That's, you just do. I mean, yeah, because I can just increment it like so. Oh, this very. I could just do it like here. So it starts at 0 and then I increment it by 1 every time we reset, we increment by 1, so we get the next question. So at the first we get the first question and then we get the second, etc., and we move forward for the 1,000 questions. Yeah, okay, that works for me. So the seed is going to be thus. Do I need the exam set to be global? Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Why do I do that? So I have the dataset train here. The output, self IDX, few shots and questions. Why do I pick the new questions? It's running. No, I don't want that. No, I want this. I want it like so, right? Because this will go to the next question. I don't want to go to the next question. Right? I didn't have a means to update anyway. So yeah, it should be row self.column, and this is deleted, and so now it should work again. I mean, it should not break, right? It should just try this. Oh, come on. I have the check. Why did it fail? Row is bigger and or. Okay, so if there is an error, not if there are both errors. Yeah. Okay, so why again? If self row is bigger or equal to self row size, column bigger or equal to column size. Yeah. What's the what? Did it not refresh the file? I'm very confused. So it picks the row. If the row is the action, so the row size gets a negative reward, yes. So so it starts at the column. So let's do this. So we have this, and let's also do this. So elif color is in self action class. We have the reward. Otherwise, we have that the row, if row or. So why is it breaking? It's very confusing. It's only if it's bigger. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yes, or less or equal self and, yeah, because it's and. Oh my god. I'm very. Wait, where was I? No. So if it is less than and the other, oh my god. My brain is fried already. It's like morning. It's morning. It's 1:30 afternoon. Oh my god. That's why. Very stupid. Okay, so now it should be running. But we won't see that because it's. So the way to do that would be to go to the example. So here, well, not truncated or terminated. Yeah, we can put takadem here, terminated, truncated, and we can have it here that it's terminated through, or because we set it here. Yeah, so we don't need it here. So, but no, let's set it here, not here. Ah, yeah, okay, it's updated from this terminated, truncated. Yeah, okay. Oh god, I can feel the the lag. I need to optimize a lot of things and I don't know which things. Hello? Oh, okay, wait. No, what? Let me, oh yeah. Very crisp. It's supposed to be an okay computer, right? Like, look at this. Oh god, it's so slow. Please, beg for mercy. Ah, look at this. It's full, and it's a good thing, right? It's a good CPU, and I mean it's the RAM. Why is it so full? I don't get it. Like, look at this, and it's smaller. It's half the size of the other one, and didn't do anything. The fact that it's so much smaller. It's only 100 million. I can make it sub-million, will still be full and still like 60%. What is it? What's in RAM now? So it can't be that, right? It can't be the model like affecting this so much. What could it be? I don't know. I need to think about this like after the stream. I might end the stream now because like everything works. Like I achieved the bug fixing part, but I don't know what's going on with the RAM. Like what is loading because it's not yet. Do I have it like incorrectly set up? Like, oh no. Let me. What? I'm very confused. Yeah, it died because of memory. What the? It shouldn't, but it's not big. It's not a big model. Why are you choking on this? What the hell? If I try the blackjack now, will it destroy itself also? But I was running it on a 40 gigabyte GPU. On like I needed half of that. I essentially it was running on a 20 gigabyte VRAM GPU. What's wrong? The hell? Okay, so it is training, right? And it's just look at this. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Yeah, and it's checking. Like, stop. Now it falls immediately. Why? I don't know. Anyway, I might just literally end the stream here because like I don't know. I need to solve this, and it just requires to do very tedious stuff, more tedious than the ones that I was doing now. Because like everything runs now, right? So it's just a matter of figuring this out. So yeah, I might end the stream here, and then like once I get it fixed up again running, I might do another stream where we're essentially running this on Kaggle. Although if it's done, I might just put it on Kaggle, to be honest, and hopefully it will not implode the RAM there on the server. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Shorter stream today, 1 hour only, and a lot easier on me mentally, but at the same time, like, what the fuck is wrong here? Anyway, thank you very much. See you next time. Goodbye.